Hasn't your wife asked? Why did you write this story? She has. My wife has asked me too, more than once. What do I tell her? She'll laugh at whatever I say. She'll tell me, "You've gone mad. आप पागल हो गए हैं, मियाँ." So, you gave up writing stories? All I could offer you was a cup of tea, Janab. I cannot afford a meal, a dawat for you. That's all a writer of stories is capable of. He sat in silence for a long time. I drenched myself in the sounds of the pigeons wafting in from the inner courtyard. Suddenly, his voice percolated through the greyness of the pigeons' cries. There's a story that's troubling me greatly, Janab. What story? Without answering, he rose to his feet slowly and then said, "Can you wait for a few minutes?" Of course. Then let me show you the story. Did you write it? No. Farid Mia smiled. Wait a bit. This too is an amazing story, Janab. He sauntered off into the inner chambers. There was a mermaid above the door leading inside. Suddenly, someone ran into the room. A dark, hirsute creature who said, kneeling by my side, "Don't you know Mia went mad once?" I do. Well then, I'm here to talk to him. For what? Who are you? I am his servant, Huzur, his knocker. Mia will go mad again. Why? He will start talking to himself again. Why? Whenever anyone talks about stories. When he heard the sound of approaching footsteps, the dark man ran away, saying, "Go away now, Huzur." My eyes began to roam over the mermaid's body again. A little later, Farid Mia parted the curtain and entered. It seemed to me that he was bathed in a glow of satisfaction. Just a short while earlier, he had appeared rather restless. He was clutching to his chest a bundle wrapped in blue velvet. He resumed his position as though he was reading the namaz, putting the bundle down on the floor as though it were a newborn baby. Then he looked at me and smiled. What I will show you now will make you think you are dreaming. What dream would Farid Mia show me? I have dreamt my way through 50 years of my life, and I also know that this life of ours, describing which as real life makes most people happy, is itself someone else's dream. I feel that I am but a picture, which became visible for only a moment before disappearing again. Someone had once dreamt of a butterfly. When he awoke, he wondered whether it was actually the butterfly that had dreamt of him. Unwrapping the velvet cover brought an ancient manuscript to life under the light. Parts of it were termite eaten. As I looked at it, I was reminded of a poem. But I came from the other side of the river. If you don't believe me, ask the unpublished novel. Ask the silverfish that have picked at its flesh. Ask the brown cockroach eggs. Ask the rivers cut into the body of the manuscript by termite, all those rivers that die, even before they can reach the sea. Who wrote this poem? I couldn't for the life of me remember. It must have been someone not famous enough to be memorable. Maybe it was a poet who only etched our wounds in poetry before disappearing effortlessly one day. Farid Mia picked up the manuscript as though he were caressing a baby. Offering it to me, he said, "Take a look." I took the manuscript from him the way people accept flowers from the priest for their prayers. There was a rustling sound. Were the pages crumbling even at the slightest of touches? Putting the manuscript down on the sheet, I turned its pages. It was in Urdu, a language I didn't know. I stopped after a few pages, entranced by the beauty of the script. All I knew was that I was now holding several lost moments.